What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. Back with some Edison. We got round 4. Both of us are X and 1. Luis playing Machina gadgets, and I am on Blackwings. So if we win, whoever wins has a chance to get to top 3. So it's a pretty important match. We'll go Trap Dust Shoot, reveal his hand. It's pretty powerful. Double gear frame plus fortress. Kind of have a hard time deciding what I want to get rid of. Yeah, he's gonna be able to turn on his solidarity, space my back row, so that whatever he summons is gonna go through. I think I do decide to get rid of the fortress, just because I'm gonna make him go fetch it rather than him spilling out his hand and getting 2 fortresses on field, which is something I cannot handle. Especially knowing that my Icarus is going to go down as well. Yeah, Fortress goes back. He's going to space the Icarus attack. And now we're pretty defenseless. Gearframe's going to go in. The only thing that will really save me is a Gores. We're going to take 26 and 33 huge hits to the face, and now we're barely alive. All right, brain control the fortress 800 while we still have some life points. No, 3 Sirocco's in hand, swing for 25. All right, and then main phase 2 we will tribute this Sirocco. Cool. So we did deal with it, but he has another gear frame to get the force. Oh, no force, fortress. I guess. I don't know if he runs force or not, but he's gonna just naturally run over this Sirocco with solidarity. I'll take 6, and then he's gonna pitch main phase 2 just in case I decide to make a move. And so I do have Compulse set. That can deal with both these cards right here. But he does have a yellow. Oh, he has a yellow pitch here, and I decide not to compulse, and I get punished with the limiter removal. Real quick. So he has yellow pitched. Both these gear frames were from the original hand. He pitches force. So I think the only card that was from his original hand, actually nothing. So the other 2 would be mysteries. So he goes draw phase. If I compulse, send the monster to hand, send the fortress to hand, gear frame falls off, and then he would have to have another machine to pitch with fortress. So maybe that would have been enough to get me back into the game, but yeah, I make a miscalculation, and it cost me the game. So game 2, we're gonna put maybe fissures in, Cyber Dragon for sure. Good going first or second, doesn't matter. And the tricky part is Royal Oppression, because he's going in with like small monsters. At the same time, he's going in with fortresses. So like, I'm not sure if I want to side oppressions against him. I don't know if it's good enough. Like, because if I'm getting bum rushed by solidarity like gadgets and gear frames, then oppression is gonna do like nothing to help us. So all right, double fissure, deck Devi, Cyber Dragon. We take out, what was that? Trap Dust Shoot, Compulse, Book of Moon, Solemn Judgment, Bora. Out of all the Blackwings, I feel like Bora is the weakest. You can use him to extend or use it for a normal summon on Black Whirlwind. Other than that, he pretty much gets chewed alive by the rest of the cards. And then we will take in double fissure, deck Devi, Cyber Dragon, and I believe it was a banish or a fossil Dyna potentially. No Dyna? Okay, no Dyna. What are we doing here? No traps done. Put in 1 impression. Okay, 1 impression. Going first, I guess, is the idea. Oh, I guess I just change it and go double impression. Jeez. Okay. Let's see if it works out for me. We got a dark arm in hand with 2 darks, so maybe we have some dark arm dragon potential going into this game too. We will set deep prison and pass the turn. All right, gear frame hits the board. Hits fortress. We want to save the deep prison for fortress, so we'll tank the hit from gear frame. Take 26, and then we'll deep prison the fortress. Fortress is a card that we do not want to fight fair with. It's very difficult to get rid of. He did use a lot of his hand, so that being said, maybe we just clear his board and then set deck Devi and hope to God it's good enough. Damage calc, he will take 100 and then fissure set 2. Cool. All right, and during draw phase we should, yeah, draw phase, that's gonna eat 3 gadgets in hand. He discards everything, and I think we're in just an insane position. Go Catastor, drop Dark Arm Dragon, push as hard as possible. 22 and 28. All right, got 1 card, and he's under deck Devi as well, so it's gonna be 2 more turns of checking, and he's gonna concede. All right, game number 3. Do we change anything? Maybe a Dinah can come in going second. Yeah, the Dinah is what I'm thinking about. Maybe switch it for... Okay, we're gonna take out Gores. The double, I should have taken out Gores in the first place, with double oppression in. But Gores is also a very good counter, or a good answer for Fortress as well. But I think we're deciding to fight Fortress with oppression and Dinah. That being said, Gores is 2500 defense, but I guess in this case the fortress is just bigger than that anyways with solidarity, so maybe it's not as good as it usually is. You will go gear frame, get force. Ooh, we can get pretty greedy here with breaker. We can do the old Lila strat. Oh, it works. Okay, 100, and then we'll pop back row. Pro set heavy. Okay. Unfortunate for him, I had 0 traps, unfortunately, in a 15 trap deck. So we're gonna have to try to beat him with just these monsters. Another gear frame is pretty backbreaking. It's very, very rough. He gets a force in hand as well, so he might already have double fortress. No, okay, just a gadget, runs it over. 2 plus 25, 27. Got a bunch of back row too. Bottomless comes to hand too late. That is I guess the nature of bottomless is it's a very good card when you have it prepared, but when you draw into a established board, it's cheeks. Okay, gadget. This is a lot of power. I don't. He's gonna turn Fortress sideways just to hedge against Mirror Force. It's pretty smart. He's not in a real rush to finish me off. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. right. Bora goes in. Mirror Force defends his monster. And that should be all she wrote. But I know I'm dead. I'm just gonna make him do it anyways. To test his metal. We'll take 12, 6, 18, and that will finish the game. Alright, yeah, his hand was stacked with a bunch of stuff. So even if I do get rid of this fortress, it has to get well, I guess bottomless will take care of it, but yeah, let's see. Our starting hand had like 5 monsters. But Bora, or Shura, Bora, Vayu, Breaker, and like no defensive traps. And the traps are really what helps break boards against Machina, like the Icarus attack, Dimensional Prison, Mirror Force, all that good stuff. But it is what it is. This game 1 though, definitely need to compulse right here. This compulse has to happen. If it doesn't happen, then he specials gearframe. It's 2 bodies on board that are way too big for me to deal with. And even if he does have the machine in hand, it's better than not trying, right? I guess the lesson for me in this game is I need to slow down and really think before passing my turn. Kind of decide what I want to do before I even pass it. I have a bad habit of like going through motions too quickly, and it punishes me in the end. But yeah, Gearframe Fortress, this is what I've been doing to my opponents for the past like year, and I feel so bad because like this is terrifying. These 2 cards like out the gate is so scary. I feel really bad for my opponents because this was just scary. But anyways, if you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.